Trump dummy.
What's going on, family? How you guys doing? Listen, are you a necessity or just an accessory? Think about that. Are you needed or are you just an accessory to what everybody else is doing? Some of you are going to work right now and you're just an accessory. You're not a necessity. You're not something that the company needs to function. You're just a mascot for the company. You're somebody who, they can say, yeah, he works here just to fluff the numbers a bit. Or yeah, she works here just to fluff the numbers a bit. You're in a relationship right now and you're not a necessity. You're just an accessory. Somebody to be on someone's arm when they go out to the movies. And I've always prided myself on being a necessity. Being necessary, being needed. I've always prided myself on doing that. I always do the extra. I go the extra mile. Today, I want to tell you something right now. Some of you are sitting in these people's companies right now, and you're just an accessory. That's all you are. You're easily replaceable. The work you do is easily duplicated. The value you add to the company is easily duplicated. In the relationship you're in right now, what you do, anybody can come in and do. You can find somebody at the Home Depot that'll come in, that can satisfy your spouse, that can satisfy your space and place in that relationship. The value you bring should be something that's not easily duplicated. You should be considered a necessity. You should be considered necessary. When they talk about getting rid of people, your name should be the last one at the list. When your spouse or your girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever, your other or whatever, think about moving on, that should be the last thing, because what you bring, they cannot fathom anybody or finding anyone that can bring that to the table as immediate as you can. So today I want to tell you something. Go the extra mile. Do the extra work. Do the things nobody else is willing to do. We got to get out of the mindset of half-assing everything. Everything that's being done right now is at a half pace. It's half-ass. You got to be willing to bring your full game, your full everything when you're in a relationship, when you're in a business venture, whatever you're doing. Stop half-assing stuff. Half-assing has become the new norm, and people who are willing to bring their full potential, to bring their full effort, are individuals who considered outside of the norm. People used to get mad at me because I was willing to do what no one else was willing to do. And at first I felt bad, but then I realized it was a reflection on their poor work ethic. So anytime there's somebody around like me who's willing to go that extra mile, willing to stay late, willing to be Mr. Company, it brings to light what another individual is not doing, and they don't like that. It becomes a reflection on what they are not. Okay, so if the work pool is only filled with lazy people, then everybody is cool. But once it's an individual that show up is not lazy, who's diligent, who's willing to go that extra mile, who's just going digging in, then everybody else get a little insecure. Everybody else get upset, and they tend to point that person out and be like, yeah, that person right there. Why? Because that person is a reflection of what they are not. In relationships as well, if you are in a relationship with somebody and you just done settle for a half-ass relationship, somebody just showing up and all they doing is just there, just half-ass. They not for real about the relationship. They not doing anything. They don't want to put no effort in. They not trying to build. They not trying to do that. You in a half-ass relationship. Just for real. That's what you in. You in a half-ass relationship, and they not a necessity. Anybody can replace that person. Anybody. All right, this is Larry, man. I want you guys to take this and understand what I'm trying to share with you. This is not criticism. This is only motivation. I don't want to impress you. I want to inspire you today. Get out of the half-ass mindset. Get out of that mindset of just getting by and showing up and just doing 20% of the work, but expect to get 100% of the pay. You want 100% of the benefits, but you only do 20% of what it takes to get it. All right, it's Larry. Appreciate you guys for watching. Talk to you next time.